Guys, if we're gonna talk about He-Man, we need to talk about Plundor. Or we really don't need to do that. But we're going to anyway. Hi, my name is John, and in this channel we are series about play and games. And this is another episode in a series about the deeper, darker side of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the comic books and cartoons and action figures of the 80s. And this one will be special. This will be a short Easter special. And what could be better than to celebrate Easter with an evil pink rabbit? So Plundor the Spoiler was only shown in one single episode of Filmation. The episode was called The Quest for He-Man. And He-Man traveled to a parallel world where he met this evil character, which is kind of a version of Skeletor. But of course it's not as evolved. It's only shown in one single episode. And the Filmation series doesn't really go into deep background stories of their characters. They just build things. Historically, he never had an action figure. And the model I showed you is from the new Masters of the Universe Classic series, which was released mostly for collectors, not for as a toy. And this is going to be a short episode, because that's more or less all I can say about this character. Because we don't know that much more about him. But I think the most interesting thing here is not who he is. It's that they actually made an action figure a couple of years ago. Back in the 80s, he never had an action figure. And the same in the 2000X series, there was no mentioning of Plundor ever. But in this Masters of the Universe Classic, he finally got one. And the reason for it is probably because he's regarded as probably the most stupid character ever throughout the history of He-Man. Which says quite a lot, because there's a lot of very stupid characters. And the collectors loved him. It was a very well made figure, but I mean, nobody would want it. And why would anyone buy this? Obviously I bought it, and I wasn't alone, so there's more people that are just as stupid as me buying these kind of plastic things. But we did it because we loved that they gave us this figure. They took this small piece of that world and gave it to us in plastic form. And collectors love these things, and I think this is more interesting than the character in itself. It's how the community of He-Man fans and action figure collectors find these things so interesting. So this was kind of stepping away from what this series is meant to be. It's going to be more about the narrative and why this franchise is so super interesting. And I hope I'm going to be able to convince you of it being like that. But I just wanted to give you this small Easter special so that you could see the more stupid parts of Masters of the Universe as well. I hope to see you later. Remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any episodes. See you later!